Now, it's almost hard to believe that after an exciting reboot of our high school sports report football games of the week, we're actually here with the state championship games. Defending state champion Centennial taking on Galena from up north, and the Bulldogs were solid from beginning to end with this kid, number 5, Kai Harris, small in stature but large in game. Yeah, he was down. Centennial up 10-0 at this point, but then it's Kai Harris again. After the crowd, they gave him a lot of love, and why not do that? Almost hard to see Kai running through the middle of everything, but he's got good vision, cutting back. Nobody's catching this kid. 17-7, the Bulldogs would go up after Kai's second touchdown of the game, but the Grizzlies of Galena would never give up driving, but the Bulldogs defense was stout, forcing 3 straight turnovers at one point, none prettier than this one. Jabari Christmas. It's Christmas time, baby. The interception and the flip while catching the ball. Okay. Centennial scores again. Colton Silbernacle, 46 yards in the touchdown, 24-7. Centennial was up at this point. They put this game out of reach. The Bulldogs, they go back-to-back like Drake. Lethal weapon. Almost unthinkable after starting their season 1-5.
Because they never quit. They literally never went in the tank, ever. And they just worked. And like I said, they deserve this. We went against 3 other teams who are all playing for state championships. We went against Arbor, we went against Faith, we went against Canyon, and these boys stuck it out. And they didn't get the credit that they deserve for the schedule that they played. But this is just the reaping of the harvest, man. So I'm proud of these boys.
Well done. Hey, more high school championship games manana at Allegiant Stadium. Some locals battling it out. Hey, to battle in North Vegas, Canyon Springs, Mojave, plus the power of Bishop Gorman taking on Arborview. Great game. So until then, folks, we'll rest, recover, and as always, it's Viva Las Vegas.
Time for the News 3 High School Sports Report, sponsored by the UPS Store.
We're the Bishop Gorman cheerleaders. Welcome to Sports Night with Brian. Take it away.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much to the Bishop Gorman Gales cheerleading squad. And you know what? This is our high school sports report final game of the week, I guess, so to speak. State championship action, and we're doing it extra big here from Allegiant Stadium. A full slate of state championship games with a lot of our local teams, but we have to start with what? Probably the biggest and baddest team here in Las Vegas, Bishop Gorman, the Gales taking on Arborview. And you know what? Before I get started, I'm missing my guy, Jesse Merrick, so enjoy your holiday. But let's go ahead and get to the action of these football games. Bishop Gale taking on Arborview for the 5A Division I championship game. And as much as a fan would like it to be a game that's very competitive, regardless of who you're rooting for, this was not it. Bishop Gorman had everything working. The passing game, the running game, defense, special teams. The Gales actually scored in every facet of the football game, on every side of the ball. And if I showed you all of the Gale highlights, I'd be here all night long, like Lionel Richie. The head coach, Brent Browner, and his Gales have one loss on the season, and that was to a school in California, Mater Dei. And since then, they've been on a tear. Gorman gave up 17 total points to teams in Nevada this season. 14 of those were to Arborview in their first meeting, 3 to Liberty. But tonight, the Gales were hitting on all cylinders, and they only give up a very late touchdown. Your final score, 69-7. Bishop Gorman doesn't win a national championship. They get a state title, and it's still very, very sweet.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. You know, just the hard work that leads up to it and the things that they got to do to get there, it's amazing. And they put a lot of hard work, and we talked about that before. Remember, started in January. I said, you guys just remember what you guys are building from January. Look at all the things you sacrificed, all the things that you probably wanted to do. Getting up early, being out in the heat, lifting, getting yelled at, getting the heat, getting yelled at. You know, kind of like a little bit of a cycle, but, you know, you see that hard work and discipline plays off.
And it's a blessing, you know. As a kid, I dream of being here, and look where I am right now. Played a great team, but we just played our game and just went out there and competed. That's it.
You know, the energy is great overall, so that's definitely our motivation. You know, they're going to give their all, we're going to give our all. So we're playing to our best of our abilities, and, you know, we're going to go back in and we're going to work with it.
All right, let's go ahead and check out the next game. It was the Battle of North Las Vegas. Two schools that hadn't been in a championship game in a very long time, but they battled it out. I'm talking about Mojave and Canyon Springs. Yeah, two schools that are what, about 5-6 miles apart? So, you know, they had a lot of rivalry actually going on there. Let's check out those highlights. Canyon Springs, the Pioneers taking on the Rattlers in this one. And how about this? Marshawn Lynch, yeah, that Marshawn Lynch, beast mode on the sideline for this game. He attended a lot of the Canyon Spring games this season, but you know what? Him being on the sideline didn't help the Pioneers much in this one because it was all about Mojave and their quarterback, Mark Ames, doing this thing on the opening drive, completing passes to A.J. Williams, eventually getting down to the goal line, and a short touchdown run by Antoine Hawkins. 6-0, the Rattlers are up. More from Mojave, more from Ames. This time up to Jalawan Miller. Beautiful catch by Miller. If that worked once, it worked twice. Ames running around in the pocket, big number 9, who's only a junior. This time he finds Miller again. Touchdown pass, 14-0 after a 2-point conversion. Third quarter, after the halftime, Canyon Springs comes back out looking to try to make this game a game, but Elijah Richards of Mojave had different ideas, looking like Deion Sanders. Better yet, Travis. Yeah, I'm talking about Travis, the DB for Colorado. The pick six going back the other way, 56 yards, 22-0 after that interception. The Pioneers do get themselves on the board with a touchdown run, but it was too little too late for Canyon Springs. Mojave, yes, Mojave, they win the state championship 32-6. The Rattlers have done it.
We finally did it. We validate our success, obviously, winning this game. What I thought about the most is all the hard work these seniors especially have done over the last 4 years. So it's kind of like that flashback moment of all the trials and tribulations, and just to see these guys happy, and we get that final prize, and that's what we work for, right? So all these awards really go back to a team effort, you know. I've humbled myself on that, and I'm grateful for that.
We worked so hard for this, bro. Everybody deserves it. The seniors deserve it. They built the culture for 4 years straight. Shout out to the defense. Shout out to the D-line. Shout out to everybody, man. Like, this is great, bro. I don't know how to feel, bro.
My God, I've been waiting for 4 years to be here. This is a dream come true. To play on this field, it's just so unbelievable. Like, I love it. I'm gonna enjoy this win.
Oh my! You see, you look around, it's a spotlight. It's amazing. I feel like the energy here is different. It's something I've been wanting to feel all season. I feel like at all times the spotlight is on you. Whether you're on camera, on the sideline, it's eyes on you regardless. And to come out here and dominate how we did and have fun at the same time, hey, you only get this probably once in a lifetime. So I'm just blessed to be able to experience this with an amazing team.
How about the 3A state title game between Truckee and SLAM? Yeah, SLAM, that stands for Sports Leadership and Management. But there's a great storyline for this game. Truckee had defeated SLAM the past 2 seasons in the state title game, but things would change up thanks to a high potent offense. Head coach Mike Coffer has gone from kicking field goals and extra points for the San Francisco 49ers and winning a Super Bowl with the Niners to guiding SLAM to a state championship and knocking off Truckee after losing the finals 2 straight years. SLAM, they win this thing. 34-30. A fantastic dub. Very fulfilling for the coaches and the players.
At this point in my life, this is way better than winning the Super Bowl. Just everybody, from the bus drivers, cheerleaders, teachers, supporting our kids. It all culminates in this, and you just got to soak it in and enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it now, something's wrong with you.
1,000%. Something is wrong with you if you don't enjoy watching high school kids live out their dream, play in a NFL stadium, and win a state championship. That was fantastic. Hey, I'd like to thank you all for joining Jesse and myself for our season of high school football, our high school sports reports. We will have more stories coming up throughout the year, but for now, I say rest, recover, and as always, as I get out of here, it's Viva Las Vegas. Good night.